master detail relation. It is one-to-many relation. It is also like a lookup relation where we create one-to-many relation. Lookup is also used to create one-to-many. Master detail is also used to create one-to-many. So both of them are used to create one-to-many. But master detail can be created only on custom object. Master detail field can be created only on custom object. Master detail field can be created only on custom object. Master detail field can be created only on an object which do not contain any data. Master detail field can be created only on the object which does not contain any data. If the object already contains the data, we will not be able to create a master detail relation. Next, master detail, when it is created on the custom object, who can be a child in the master detail? Only a custom object can be a child. Who can be a parent object? Standard object or a custom object. Then object on which we have created a master detail relation, that object is called a child object or a detail object. Object to whose data master detail field is referring, that object is called master object or a parent object. Online people, am I audible? Right. Next. Okay. Now, let us go to the next point. When you are creating a master detail field, there are a couple of properties we need to understand. Is it a required field or optional field? It is a required field. So, child cannot exist without parent. Child cannot exist without parent. Child cannot exist without parent. Payment ID. Look at the relation. Customer 01. Every record will have owner. Who is the owner? Is an employee who is responsible in maintaining that record. Now, from Wipro company is doing a business with me. So, Capital Info Solution appointed Kiran. Kiran, you are responsible for handling any business you get from the Wipro. If the Wipro people have any query, if they want place any order, you are the responsible person who has to look into this issue. So for every account, for every record, there will be one user who is called owner. He is the person responsible for maintaining that record. Every record will have owner. He is the person responsible for maintaining that record. Okay. Now I am going for this payment type. We are making a couple of payment type. In this object, I am creating master detail field. This is the data what we have. Now master and the child records. If you observe this, now who is a master object? Customer is a master object. It is a detail object. Why it is a detail object? Why we are calling payment as a detail object? Object on which master detail field is created. That object is called detail object. Now we had this is the data. Now this is a master record. These are child records. This is a master record. These are child records. Master record and these are the child records. We are taking a master record and we are taking a child record. So C01 1111 Sham is a master record. P01 P03 is a child record. Master record and these two are child records. Master record and these two are child records. Okay. Now, if you look at the child record, do you have any field called owner? I told every record will have a owner. But the child records, look at this. Does the child records have a owner? Does the child record have a owner? Child records doesn't have a owner. As a child records doesn't have a owner, whoever is the owner of the master record, he is the owner of child record. Why he doesn't have a owner? Whoever is the owner of a master record, he will be the owner of child record. Once I create master detail field, that object will not have any owner. Object on which I have created master detail field, that object will not have any owner. Whoever is the owner of master record, he is the owner of corresponding child records. Whoever is the owner of master record, he is the owner of corresponding child records. Now, who is the owner of P01? Sham. Who is the owner of P03? Sham. Owner of the parent record will be the owner of child record in master detail relation. In the lookup, parent will have its own owner, child will have its own owner. But when you go to the master detail, whoever is the owner of the master record, he is going to be the owner of corresponding child records. Right. Now look at the point. Object on which we have created master detail field, but object will not have any owner field. Owner of the master record should be the owner of owner of the master record will be the owner of corresponding child record. Right. Next, look at the next point. If I delete child record, this record I am deleting. If I delete a child record, that child record will be displayed in the recycle bin. If I delete a child record, the child record will be displayed in the recycle bin. If I delete a child record, the child record will be displayed in the recycle bin. But if I delete a parent record, corresponding child records are also deleted. If you delete a parent record, corresponding child records are also deleted. If you delete a parent record, corresponding child records are also deleted. But the child records will not be displayed in the recycle bin. Records are deleted. If a record is deleted, what will happen? The value of is deleted equal to true. When I modify the value of is deleted equal to true, record is deleted. But the deleted child record will not be displayed in the recycle bin. When you delete a parent record, corresponding child record is also deleted. But the deleted child record will not be displayed in the recycle bin. I hope you are good with this. Clear? The deleted child records are not displayed in the recycle bin. But when you undelete the parent record, when you delete the parent, childs are deleted. When I undelete the parent, childs will come back to the object. When you delete, parent is deleted, child records are also deleted. When you undelete the parent, child records are also undeleted. Are you clear? Corresponding when you delete the master record, corresponding child records are also deleted. When we undelete, the child record, corresponding child records are also undeleted. So when we delete a master record, corresponding child records are also deleted. When we undelete the child records, corresponding child records are also undeleted. Right. The next one. So whoever is the owner of the master record, he is the owner of corresponding child record. I hope you are good with these points. Now look at the points once again. It is a one-to-many relation. It is a required field. Object on which we have created. It is a master object. Sorry, it is a child object. The object to whose data we are referring, it is a master object. In the master detail field, what is the value that is stored? ID of the master record. Master detail field will store 18 character ID of the master record. ID of the then how many master detail fields can be created? We can create 2 master detail fields on an object. We can create 2 master detail fields on the object. We can create 2 master detail fields on an object. We can create 2 master detail fields on an object. At max, how many master details? 2. Now look at this. On B, I am creating a master. Who is the master? A is a master. This is how we got it. First one is accepted because on B, one master to A. Only one field is created on B, that is referring to A. On C, one to A, one to B. On D, three are there, not accepted. At max, we can create two. Right. An object can be master to any number of objects. An object can be a master to any number of objects. So we are giving on B, A is a master. On C, A is a master. So object can be a master to any number of objects. But on object, we can have only two masters. One object can be a master to any number of objects, no issue. But on one object, we can only create two. Now, who is the master to A? Who is the master to A? First one is accepted. So, an object can be a master to any number of objects. One object can be a master to any number of objects. One object can be a master to any number of objects. But on an object, we can have only two masters. Can a child object be a parent to any other object? Child object can be a parent to any other object up to 3 levels. Child object can be a parent to any other object up to how many levels? 3 levels. If I am a child of some object, an object can be a parent to any other object up to how many levels? Now look at the format. A is a parent to B, one level. A is a parent to B, B is a parent to C. How many levels? Two levels. Up to how many levels we had? Three levels we had. Second one. Accept. Fourth one, not accepted. Now why it is not accepted? We had one more level. Now what was this? A child object can be a parent to any other object up to how many levels? Three levels. A to B, B to C, C to D. Up to three levels we can have. More than three levels we cannot do. So it has failed. Last one is not accepted. Now, if any object has two masters on it, it cannot be a parent to. If any object has two masters on it, it cannot be a parent to any other object. So, generally, is it accepted? A to B. A to B, B to C. It is accepted. Now, I have a different story actually. I will define the structure in a different way. Is this accepted? Can I see have two parents? Can I see have two parents? Yes. C can have two parents. Is it accepted? Second one is accepted. Is it accepted? A child object can be a parent to any other object. Yes. A child object can be a parent to any other object. No problem. Child object can be a parent to any other object. Now I am taking a combination of both of them. Is it accepted or not? Now, if an object has two parents on it, it cannot be a. If an object has two parents on it, it cannot be a parent to any other object. If an object has two parents on it, it cannot be a parent to any other object. Next, maximum structure what we can form. Now A to B, B to C, C to D, accepted or not? Maximum how many levels we can accept? 3 levels. A to B, B to C, C to D. A to B, B to C, A to B, B to okay. A to B, B to C, C to D. It is accepted. Now, can a D object have two parents on it? Can two parents can be there on object? D as C as a parent, Z as a parent. So this is the maximum structure what we can form. This is the maximum structure what we can form. This is the maximum structure what we can form. I hope you are clear. Right. Now let us go to the next one. People are good with this. All these are the key points of relation. On an object, we can have at max two parents. An object can be a parent to n number of objects. Okay, child object can be a parent to any other object up to 3 levels. Then we had, if an object has two parents on it, it cannot be a child. It cannot be a child. Sorry, if an object has two parents on it, it cannot be a master to any one of the child. Now this is the maximum structure what we have. This is the maximum structure what we have. Right. Any other queries? Yeah, go ahead. Point number I. What was it I? Object on which we have created a master detail field, that object will not have any owner field. So if you, I told every record will have master or owner. But once I create a master detail field, that object will not have any owner field. So that is the reason whoever is the owner of the master is becoming the owner of child. Okay. Any other queries?
Yeah, I have a query.
Yeah.
So the point L,
Okay.
when we undelete the record corresponding, undelete the parent record corresponding.
Parent, child records are getting deleted. When you undelete the parent, corresponding child records which are deleted because of deletion of parent, they will come.
But what is the duration? Is it 15 days or
Obviously,
we can delete once or?
Now, records will be displayed in recyclability for how many days? 15 days. After 15 days, when you cannot see the record, how can you undelete? When you want to undelete, the record should be visible to you, right? Right, Amma? Okay, right.
Yeah.
Let us go to the next
sir,
one.
Point O, sir.
Point O. Okay. What was that? An object can be
Not O, P. Sir, it's not O, it's P, sir. Sir, here you are referring A as a parent and B as a child.
Yes.
Okay, that's my query. That's
A parent and
so it can only have
up to 3 levels.
Okay, A is parent, B is child. So this B can have C and D as child, and E cannot be child to B.
Overall, see, let's not make khichdi. Simple point. Now,
Okay.
D is a child, A is a parent. How many levels? 1 level.
1.
Okay. Now, A is a parent, B is a child, B is a parent to C. How many levels? A to B,
yeah.
B to C.
2
A to B, B to C, C
2
to
levels.
D. How many levels? 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
It's 3 levels.
Right. More than 3 is not accepted.
Okay. It's not accepted.
Right.
Okay.
Let us go to next point. Listen very carefully. Okay. So, people will be eating off the mind with this point. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. Everyone concentrate. I have a parent record. This is a parent record. I have a child record. Parent record with the child. Now I have this is the data what I received. Now in the company, I have a group of users. I have a group of users. Now, look at this. I have a record. These are the, I have a parent record, master record, and the corresponding child records. In the company, there are 4 users. Which user can create a child record? For that master record, who can create a child record? I have a master record. For that master record, who can create a child? Now, if any child records are already existing, who can modify them? Who can delete? Now, the question is, which users in this organization can perform create, edit, delete, read? Which users in the organization can perform create, edit, delete, read operation on corresponding child object? For this master, who can create a child record? For this master, who can modify the existing child record? For this master, who can delete the child records? Now, here we are not speaking about which permission. I am not speaking about a read permission or a delete permission. Who will get read? Who will get edit? Who will get write? I am not giving. You will get all the 4. You will get all the 4. But question is, who will get? Which person is going to get create, edit, delete, and read? If you get the permission, you will get all the 4. Otherwise, you will not get any. If you get the permission, you will get all the 4. Otherwise, you will not get. But the question is, who is going to get? Here the question is not about permission. Here is the question about who will get the permission. Here the question is not about permission. The question is about who will get this permission. Now let us say a quick example. In the organization, Shyam and Ram has read access on master record. Kavya has read and write permission on master record. I am not speaking about child record permission. I am speaking about what access you have on the master record. Now, this is the permission. Divya don't have any permission. Divya don't have any permission. Now look at this. Now I have here. Now we have the first permission here. Read act only. Read only. Any user who has read access on master object, any user who has read access on master record can perform create, edit, delete, create, edit, delete, edit, delete, and read operation on corresponding child records. Any user who has read access on master record can perform create, edit, delete, read operation on corresponding child records. Any user who has read access on master record can perform create, edit, delete, read on corresponding child records. If I enable this option, then who is going to get the permission? Any user who has minimum, okay, at least read access, some of this is, who has at least read access. Who are having at least read access? Shyam, Ram, and Kavya. Kavya also have read access. So these 3 people will get what permission? Create, edit, delete, read. I told it is not the question about what permission. Question about who will get the permission. If I select the first option, Shyam, Ram, and Kavya are getting the read access, getting the create, edit, delete, read access on the child records. Next one. Read write. Any user who has at least read, write access on master record can perform, create, edit, delete, read on corresponding records. Suppose if I enable this, if I enable this permission, who has a read and write? Who has a read and write? Only Kavya. Permissions are same, but if I select the second, only Kavya will get. If I select the first one, Sham, Ram, Kavya, all the three will be getting. Right. Sham, Ram, Kavya, all the three will be getting. Are you getting my point here? If I choose the first option, Sham, Ram and Kavya, what is the permission? Boss, any user who has at least read access, any user who has at least read access on the master record can perform, create, edit, delete, read operation on corresponding chain. If I choose the second option, any person who has read and write on the master record, they can perform, create, edit, delete, read operation on corresponding child records. Now, if I choose the first, Sham, Ram, Kavya. If I choose the second, only Kavya. I hope you are good with this. People are good? People are good with this? Okay. So, this is called as what? Security access, sharing settings. This will specify which user can perform, create, edit, this will specify which user can perform, create, edit, delete, read operation on corresponding child records. Read only. If you choose this option, all the users who have minimum read access on master record So, if you choose this option, all the users who have minimum or can perform, create, This is how we agree. Any one permission we are supposed to choose. Right, boss? All these are the properties of master detail. At the end of the game, it is also what? One to many. Just like a lookup. But lookup, child can exist without parent. Master detail, child cannot exist without parent. In the lookup, parent will not control the child. In the master detail, master will control the child. Which child records I can see, who can perform the read operation of the child, who can create the child record, right? Who is the owner of the child record? Everything is controlled by master. I hope you are good with this. Okay. Now let us do an example. Now we had setup, loan and payment. Loan is a master object, payment is a child object. Go to the payment object. Now go to the payment object. New. What was this? Master. Next. Choose the loan object as a parent. Loan. Then sharing setting. What is it? Read only. Right? And we have one option called allow reprinting. I'll come back to this option. Lookup filter is what? When you click on that, which records of the parent should come. Now, before I go for this, quickly I'll do one small example. Quickly, I'll show you one small example. Payments is already done. Go to the ICAC. Payment object. New. Do you have the owner for this? We have owner field, right? Now I'm creating a master detail. Before creating a master detail, we have a owner. Next. Next. Then if you go to payment here, go to the payment object, new. You got a loan. What about the owner field? Owner field is last. Once I create a master detail field, owner field will not be there on the child object. Now previously we had a owner called admin user. Now that field is lost. Now it is a required field. It is a required field. Are you clear about this? Now let us go to loan. New loan. Any data is available. I'll create a couple of fields because there is no data here. Now I have a loan. Create a couple of fields in the loan. We create a master detail, but unfortunately there are no fields in the loan that we created. So go to the payment object, new payment, click on the icon. We're getting the loan records. Choose the loan. Now this payment is a child of loan. This is a loan record under which we are getting what? Payment. What are these called? Related list. What are these called? Related list. For this loan, what are the activities? For this loan, what is the activity history? For this loan, what are the payments? Okay. Now on the loan record, we are able to see the corresponding payment. Now who is the owner of this payment? Administrator. So whoever is the owner of this loan record, he will be the owner of the corresponding payment. Now if I delete a loan, I am deleting a loan. If you delete a loan, what will happen? Corresponding payment record is also deleted. Go back and see. There is no payment because I deleted the. Now go to this. Now I am going with who is this YS second boss? Undelete. Keep your name, it's good. Now go to this, click on undelete. When you click on undelete, what will happen? When you undelete the parent record, child record also coming. When you delete the parent record, child record is getting deleted. When you undelete the parent record, child record is also getting undeleted. Are you clear about this? When you delete the parent, child is getting deleted. When you undelete the parent, child is also getting undeleted. Once I create a master detail, owner field is lost. Whoever is the owner of the parent record, he is the owner of the corresponding child record. I hope you are clear. Okay. Then what is the point I told? Master detail field can be created only on custom object. Let us see that point. Go to accounts, fields, new. Now look at this. Are you finding any data type called master detail? You're not finding. So what happened? If it is a standard object, we will not be able to create. If it is a standard object, we cannot create a master detail field. We can only create lookup field. Are you clear about this? People are clear? So when I create a master detail, what will happen? When I create a master detail, owner field is lost. It is a required field. Owner field is lost and it is a required field. We are supposed to choose any one of the parent. When you delete the parent, childs are getting deleted. When I undelete the parent, childs are getting undeleted. I hope you are clear. Can I see the parent record from the? Can I see the child record from the parent record? Can I see the child record from the parent? If you open the parent record, we are able to see the corresponding child record. I hope you are good. Clear for everyone? Clear for everyone? Okay. Now let us go to the next point. I hope everyone is good. Okay. Now look at the point. I have created a payment. Choosing loan as a parent. This payment is created by choosing the loan as a parent. Later on, I want to change my parent. I have chosen you as a parent, created a child record. Later on, I want to change my parent. Is it possible or not? Once a child record is created, is it possible to change your parent? Once the child record is created, is it possible to change your parent? Look at this. What is that symbol? So you are not allowed to change. But if you go to the master detail field, there is an option. What is that option? Allow. If I enable this, after creating the child record, you are allowed to change your parent. After creating a child record, you are allowed to create a. Now go to the payment. Look at this. Previously it is logged, right? Now we are able to. So what was that point? Allow. if you enable this option, child can modify the value of parent. Change its parent. Right, Amma? All the points are clear. So if you go for a master detail, what will happen? It is a required. Master will control child. Lookup. Parent will not control child. Master detail. Parent will control child. Parent will control child. If you delete parent, child will be deleted. If you undelete the parent, child will be undeleted. Owner of the child record is owner of the parent record. How many childs we can create? N number of. How many childs? N number of. Now on an object, how many master detail field we can create? 2 master detail field. An object can be a parent to how many objects? N number of objects. No issue. Now can a child object be a parent to any other object? Yes. Up to how many levels? 3 levels. Now on an object, if we have 2 parents, can it be a parent to any other object? No, it cannot be a parent to any other object. I hope you are good with this. Everyone has followed? Everyone is good with this? Okay. Now let us go to the next concept. Extension of this master detail. Everyone has followed this, right? Okay, boss. Master detail is also a data type. The way you are creating a number field, currency field, in the same way we are creating a field called master detail field. I hope you are good. Okay. Let us go to the next concept, junction object, which is also called many to many relation. Extension of master detail. What is this many to many? Listen carefully, boss. Many to many. We have 2 objects here. 2 independent objects. Course, branch. Course. Now look at this. I am creating the course I have. These are the records what I have. Now I am creating a student record. I had student number, student name. Then I am creating course. Can I create a master detail field on this object? Can I create a master detail field on this object? Can I create a master detail on this object? Why? It is a master object. It is a custom object and it has no data. It is a custom object and it has no data. Because it's a custom object and it doesn't have any data. Because it's a custom object and it doesn't have any data, there is a reason we are able to create master detail. This is the primary master. This is primary master. First master detail field what we created is called primary. Can I create one more master detail field on this object? Can I have the second master detail? Can I have the second master detail? Yes. What was this? It is a second master detail. Primary master, secondary master. Primary master, secondary master. Primary master and secondary master. First master detail field what I created is called primary master. Second master detail field what I created is called secondary master. Now which one I have to create a primary, I will decide later. But right now we are able to create two. One is called primary, other one is called secondary. I was creating a student record. One. Because it is a master detail field, I was supposed to choose one of the course. Who is the owner of this course now? Sham. If I choose a course called Java, who will be the owner? Sham will be the owner. Second one is also master detail. I was supposed to choose one branch. I have chosen SR Nagar. Now who is the owner of this? Kiran. Now tell me, who is the owner of this record? Is it a Sham or a Kiran? There are two master detail fields. There are two master detail fields. Then who will be the owner of this record? Then whoever is the owner of primary master, he will be the owner of corresponding child records. Whoever is the owner of primary master, he will be the owner of corresponding child records. Whoever is the owner of primary master, he will be the owner of corresponding child records. Now who is the owner of this record? Sham is the owner of the record. Now who is the owner of this record? Sham. Who is the owner of this record? Ram is the owner. Right. Now, what type of relation? If I choose a Java, I can choose SR Nagar. I can choose. If I choose Java, I can choose SR Nagar. I can choose LB Nagar. If I choose SR Nagar, I can choose Java. I can choose Java.net. Are you clear about this? If I choose Java, I can choose SR Nagar, LB Nagar. If I choose SR Nagar, I can choose Java or .net. This is what I got. So what type of relation is this? Many to many. One to many from this side, one to many from this side. So it is what? Many to many. So this relation is called many to many. Now the point is, any custom object on which I have created two master detail fields. Any custom object on which I have created two master detail fields, that object is called junction object. What is the object name? Junction object. Any custom object which has two master detail fields on it, that object is called junction object. Now in the junction object, first master detail field is called primary master. Second master detail field is called secondary master. primary master and secondary master. Whoever is the owner of the primary master, he will be the owner of corresponding child record. Now, if I delete any one of the master record, if I delete Java, what will happen? Both the Java records will be. If I delete LB Nagar, then both these LB Nagar records will be deleted. So any one master deleted, corresponding child records are deleted. Any one master deleted, corresponding child records are deleted. I hope you are clear. Any one master deleted, corresponding child records are deleted. Any one master deleted, corresponding child records are deleted. I hope you are good. I hope you are good. Any query from your end? So in the junction object, any one of the master record is deleted, corresponding child records are also deleted. In the junction object, any one of the master record deleted, corresponding child records are also deleted. Right. I hope you are good with this. Let me put it on the paper as a theory. Probably you get the understanding. Any custom object with the two master detail fields, any custom object with the two master detail fields on it is called junction object. Next, it will maintain many-to-many relation. It will maintain many-to-many relation. Any custom object with two master detail fields on it is called junction object. It will maintain many-to-many relation. First master detail field first master detail is a primary master, second master detail is a secondary master. Primary master and secondary master. Primary master, secondary master. First master detail field is called primary master. Second master detail field is called secondary master. Whoever is the owner of the primary master, whoever is the owner of the primary master, he will be the owner of corresponding Whoever is the owner of the primary master, he will be the owner of corresponding child records. Whoever is the owner of the primary master, he will be the owner of corresponding child records. Now, let us go to the next one. If you delete any one of the master record, corresponding child records are deleted. If you delete any one of the master record, corresponding child records are deleted. If you delete any one of the master record, corresponding child records are deleted. Junction object cannot be a parent to any other object. So look at the point. Any custom object with the two master detail fields on it is called junction object. Any custom object with the two master detail fields on it is called junction object. It will maintain many to many relation. First master detail field is called primary master. Second master detail field is called secondary master. Whoever is the owner of the primary master, he will be the owner of the corresponding child record. If you delete any one of the master record, corresponding child records are deleted. Junction object cannot be a parent to any other object. These are the quick properties what we have for the junction object. Simply it is a master detail only, but two master detail fields if we create, we call it as junction. It is a master detail only, but two master detail fields if we create, we call it as junction. I hope you are clear. Any extra property here? If you create two master detail, if you know how to create a master detail, create the second master detail field on it, it become what? Junction object. I hope you are good with this. Now junction object is what? Many to many relation. Junction object is what? Many to many relation. Junction object is many to many relation. It is a many to many relation. Now, when you have course, student, branch, I want to implement the same example. Setup. Already what relations we have here? I have a loan, payment, and a customer. Now when you are making a payment, which customer has made which payment? Which customer has made a payment for which loan? This customer has made a payment for this loan. Now I am creating a payment object on which I am creating two master. In the two master, what I am saying? In the two master, this customer has made a payment for this particular loan. Right? So in the payment object, already we have one master. Already we have one master. Look at the point. I am going to throw one error message, then I will rectify it. Already payment object has data. When already object has a data, can I create master detail? So go to this new master detail. Master detail. Now go to this object. So already we had on the payment object, already I have created one master detail. What is the first master detail field I created? I have chosen loan. Now I am choosing a customer. Go to the customer. Next. Next. Already there is a data in the payment object. Next. Save. Cannot create a master detail. Why? There is already a data in the payment object. So I am going to the payment object. Go to the payment object. Payment object deleted. Now go back to this and create. Right, boss? So this is how master detail field is created. So if you have two master details on it, that is called junction object. That is called junction. You decide which record owner should be the owner of the junction object. If you feel that customer owner should be the owner of the junction object, then create a customer as primary master. If you feel that loan owner should be the owner of junction record, make the loan as primary master. I hope you are clear. People are clear about this. So junction object is nothing but a custom object with two master detail fields on it. Junction object is nothing but a custom object with two master detail fields on it. I hope you are good with this. Right? Okay. Last relation takes just 5 minutes. We'll finish off. Last relation, which is called hierarchical relation. What is this hierarchical relation? This relation can be created only on, this relation is available only on user object. This relation is available only on user object. This relation is available only on user object. So hierarchical relation. What was this? This can be created only on, this can be created only on user object. This is used to create one-to-one relation. This is used to create one-to-one relation. It can be used to create one-to-one relation. It can be created only on user object. It can be created only on user object. It can be created, this can be created, sorry, this is used to create one-to-one relation. This can be created only on user object. What is the navigation? Setup, build, customize, users, then we had fields, new field. So here we have relation as hierarchy. This is for what? It is used to establish user to user relation. Who is your manager? One of the user. I am a user. My manager is also one of the user. Who is my reporting manager? He is also one of the user. User to user relation, if you want to create, we will go for hierarchy. Just enter the data, click on next. What was this? User to user. How do you create? Setup, build, customize. So we had users, fields, hierarchical relation, just enter the data. We are not doing any additional feature. Select the data type, enter the data, next, save. Next and save. It is what? Hierarchical. User to user relation. How do you see the field? Go to administer, manage, users, user, new user. We scroll down, you're finding, what is that? Reporting manager. Can be one of the, are you getting my point? So what was this? This is used to create one-to-one relation. This will create what is the steps involved? This has special navigation compared to other fields. Other fields are common, right? But this has special navigation. What is that? Setup, customize, user, fields, custom fields, hierarchical relation. Then follow the steps. Enter the data. Click next. Where will you see this field? How to check this field? How to check this field? Setup, manage users, you will be able to see this. Right, boss? We will analyze these fields in the next session. We'll stop the class here. We'll analyze this in the next session.